So the next question, number 9, it says, identify the horizontal asymptotes. If you watch the video over section 2.5, 2.6, I go over this problem, how to find your horizontal asymptote. You look at the degree of the top. Since the degree of the top polynomial is 0, because you just have a constant number, so that makes the degree of the top is 0. The degree of the polynomial on the bottom goes by the leading term, and the leading term is a 2, so the degree of the bottom is 2. 0 is less than 2. That gives you horizontal asymptote y equal to 0. Then it says, does part B says, if the graph of the function has any horizontal asymptote, determine the point, if anywhere the graph crosses the horizontal asymptotes. When your horizontal asymptote is 0, then the graph doesn't cross the horizontal asymptote. So when we have this function, I'm sorry, for this problem is not, but that's not always the case. I take that back. So let's find if it does cross it. The way you test it is you set your function equal to the horizontal asymptote. So you set that equal to this number. In this case, our horizontal asymptote is 0. So let me solve this. I multiply both sides by this denominator. So these two cancel each other. You get 2. 0 distribute 0. 0 times x to the power 2 is 0. 0 times negative 8x is going to be 0. 0 times 16 is 0. So 0 times anything is 0, or 0 times this parenthesis is 0. So you end up with 2 equal to 0, which doesn't make sense. This is a false statement. So when it says, does the horizontal asymptote cross does the graph crosses the horizontal asymptote, you say no. So we do have a horizontal asymptote, y equal to 0, but the graph doesn't cross the horizontal asymptote.